God says, I will never speak to you again if you turn away from me now. A heavy storm is approaching your life. If you ignore my voice, you will walk straight into it. I'm still trying to rescue you. Even though your heart has grown tired, tonight I have placed a divine transfer of 7,770 million into your bank account, and it will reach you if you believe. But first, you must receive this warning with your whole heart and not brush it aside. Comment, Amen. This moment is not ordinary. This is your crossing point. What I'm telling you now is not just to guide you. It is to save your life from destruction that has already been planned by the enemy. If you skip this, it won't be me walking away from you. It will be you rejecting your own deliverance. I have waited for your full attention, and now that you're here, don't let anything distract you from my words. I have whispered warnings, sent signs, and opened small windows for you to see what's coming. Before I continue, like this video, if you feel my voice speaking directly to your spirit. You were not born to live under the weight of constant anxiety, fear, and disappointment. That was never my plan for you. The pain you've been through, the nights you've cried silently, and the moments you felt invisible, I saw them all. Even when your prayers felt ignored, I was working in the unseen. Now I'm revealing what the enemy tried to keep hidden. There is a blessing with your name on it, and it is time sensitive. I have seen the traps set against you. I have watched people pretend to love you only to tear you down behind closed doors. But I will expose them. I am not just your creator. I am your defender. This time I will not allow the enemy to touch what is yours. I am placing my hands around your future. The financial breakthrough you've prayed for is no longer delayed. It has been stamped in heaven and cleared in the spirit. But if you walk away from this word, you walk away from the access. Comment 1. Your tears were counted. Every struggle has been used as a foundation for the greatness I'm building in you. I have been teaching you how to hold blessings with a clean heart, not a desperate one. The 7,770 million is not just money. It is a symbol of the inheritance I've always meant for you to walk in. It's more than wealth, it's restoration, elevation, redemption. Your name is being whispered in heavenly places, and hell is trembling at your awakening. This is not the time to ignore me. This is not the hour to look away. The tragedy I'm shielding you from is closer than you think, but so is the miracle I'm ready to release. You cannot afford to take this lightly. Every second you wait, darkness inches closer, but I am still here, I am still reaching. If you stay with me, nothing sent to destroy you will ever succeed. That is my promise. You've asked me to come through, for you. This is my answer. Not loud, not with thunder, but with urgency, truth, and grace. I don't want to see you fall. That's why I keep speaking, even when you ignore me. That's why I keep knocking, even when you close the door. I love you enough to warn you, but warnings don't last forever. One day the door will close. One day the voice will go silent. Don't let that day be today. Comment 222. I am commanding the angels assigned to you to bring what was blocked. You are not late. You are exactly at the edge of something massive, and I refuse to let you miss it. But this warning comes with a weight. If you look away now, you may never return to this moment again. Tragedy is crouching at the door, but I am the one holding it back. I won't do it forever if you keep choosing to turn away. Stay close. Listen. Move as I guide you. Because everything you've cried for is about to be poured out in full measure. Your breakthrough will be undeniable. Your enemies will be silenced, and your life will never be the same again. I am doing this not because you've been perfect, but because I love you deeply. You are standing at a spiritual crossroads where one road leads to destruction, and the other leads to a supernatural overflow that cannot be measured. I have already sent instructions to Heaven's Treasury to release 7,170 million into your hands, and it is now waiting for your obedience to unlock it. Comment 333. I am not speaking to you because I want something from you. I am speaking to you because I want everything for you. I want peace where you've only known pain. I want clarity where you've walked in confusion. I want restoration in the very areas where you've been torn apart. But you cannot receive what you keep skipping. You cannot walk into a new season while holding on to the same distractions. This is why I have been stirring your spirit so heavily. Your soul has already sensed it. That sudden discomfort, the unexplained urgency, the deep pull in your heart. That was me trying to wake you up. I was trying to pull you out before the fire touched you. But if you continue to treat my voice casually, the enemy will take advantage of your delay. What is coming is not a small inconvenience. It is a massive shift in the spirit realm. Those who obey will rise. Those who ignore will sink. You are still standing because of my mercy. You are still breathing because I placed my hands over your life when darkness tried to take you out. You may not see it, but there have been countless moments where I shielded you from pain, illness, betrayal, and disaster. You were seconds away from destruction many times, and I rooted it out. Not because you asked, but because I chose to protect you, even in your silence. Comment 555. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury, homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. But this is not the time to keep going without me. The reason I'm speaking so loudly now is because silence is coming soon. When I stop speaking, it means the window has closed. I do not want you to live with the pain of regret. I want you to live in the overflow of obedience. What I have for you cannot be earned. It's too big, too holy, too divine. That's why I'm giving it to you as a gift. But gifts must be received. You've wondered why doors didn't open before. It was not denial. It was delay. I delayed it until your spirit could handle the weight of it. And now the time has come. Your breakthrough is being hand-delivered, but it is attached to your faith and your response. If you ignore this, you are not just missing a moment. You are shutting the door to a movement of heaven that was designed only for you. Let me make this clear. The 7,170 million is not random. It is a prophetic number written into your season. It is tied to specific assignments I'm calling you to walk into. It is provision for purpose. It is an answer to the prayers you whispered when you thought I wasn't listening. It is divine compensation for every year the enemy stole from you. I have watched you suffer silently. Now I am making noise in the spirit to deliver you loudly. Comment 1212. You have cried in secret, and I will reward you in public. You have been betrayed behind closed doors, and I will vindicate you in front of the same people who laughed at your pain. This is not just about money. It is about my glory shining through your story. I want to make your life a testimony. I want to prove through you that I still perform miracles in this generation. But miracles require surrender. I need you to give me your attention, not just for a moment, but fully. I need your yes, not just with your mouth, but with your steps. Walk with me. Trust me, even when the road looks uncertain, I am the light on your path. I will not let you fall if you follow me. I will not let you miss what I have already approved. The wealth is already in motion, but your heart must remain open. I am not far. I am right here speaking to you again, pleading with you as a loving father, protecting you before you even ask. But if you ignore this, I will honor your choice. That's how love works. I never force myself where I am not welcomed. I will wait, but not forever. This is your moment. Heaven is watching to see what you do with it. A heavy tragedy is approaching quickly, and I am still standing in front of it, holding it back with my hands. But I cannot keep doing this if you keep walking away from me. Comment 777. The enemy has asked for permission to sift you like wheat, to touch what I've blessed, to tear through your home, your peace, and your future. But I said no because you are mine. I've covered you when you didn't even know the danger was near. But now the danger is close. The air has shifted. The battle is intensifying. This time, you must not treat this moment as just another emotional word. This is your divine instruction for survival and breakthrough. The 7,170 million you are about to receive tonight is not from man, luck, or chance. It is from me. It has been stored up through generations, held back until your name aligned with my appointed time. I have sent angels to carry this release, and they are hovering above you right now, waiting for the final confirmation. Your obedience and your faith are the final signature. Your surrender is the seal. I'm not waiting because I'm unsure. I'm waiting because I need you to be sure. Sure that you trust me more than your fear, believe me more than your logic, and choose me over the world. I gave you free will so that your love could be real, not forced. But even freedom has its cost. If you use your freedom to ignore me, the consequences will still come. But if you use your freedom to follow me, blessings will overflow in ways you never imagined. Comment 999. I've held this release for you until the timing was divine. There were moments I almost gave it to you before, but your heart wasn't ready. You were too wounded, too distracted, too caught in the opinions of people who never carried your calling. But now you've come far enough to hear me. Now your spirit is finally quiet enough to receive what your pain once blocked. I will not waste this moment, and neither should you. You will see things shift in 24 hours if you walk in alignment with what I'm telling you. I am not only sending financial breakthrough, I am sending restoration into relationships, healing into your body, peace into your home, and protection into every corner of your life. But this requires you to move, obey, and believe, not just with your mind, but with your actions. You can no longer stand in between. This is your turning point. This wealth is going to free you from years of bondage, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. The stress, the fear, the debt, the shame, I am wiping it all away. I am doing a clean sweep. But it starts with your decision. Your yes in this moment is the key. I'm not asking for performance, I'm asking for surrender. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present, willing, and open. That's all I've ever needed from you. Comment 1. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You think I've forgotten you because it's taken so long, but what you didn't see is that the delay was me preparing the foundation. A blessing this big cannot rest on shallow soil. I had to dig deep. I had to remove the wrong people, the false friendships, the hidden enemies. I had to make sure when I give this to you it won't be stolen, broken, or misused. I protect what I give, and I'm protecting you too. You've been overlooked, underestimated, and pushed aside, but not by me. I've been watching you closely, every tear, every prayer, every quiet act of kindness. It's all written in my book. And now the reward is coming. Not because you begged for it, but because I declared it. Not because others believe in you, but because I do. You were created for this. This season was made with you in mind. No devil in hell can stop what I've already sealed. But listen closely. If you walk away now, you are walking into a storm without shelter. I can't force you to believe. I can only invite you to trust. This is your invitation. Your name is on it. Your future is tied to it, and your miracle is waiting on the other side of your obedience. But you need to understand this is not a regular moment. This is a prophetic turning point. The tragedy that's been forming in silence is now dangerously close, and I'm still holding it back with divine restraint. Comment 1515. The blessing of 7,170 million is already moving in the heavens. It's no longer pending, it's released. But here on earth it needs your spiritual agreement. It is not a fantasy. It is a fact sealed by my own hands. You didn't randomly come across this word. I brought you here. I orchestrated this exact second for you to be here with me because you've reached the edge of something major, and I refuse to let you slip without one last call to open your spirit. You have felt drained because you've been trying to carry battles that were never yours to carry. You've tried to fix what only I can fix. You've exhausted yourself in cycles that keep repeating. But this is why I'm here now, stepping in, interrupting the noise, and calling your name louder than before. This is not just about avoiding a storm. This is about stepping into a fullness you've never known, peace you've never lived in, provision you've never held before. I need you to take this seriously. When I say I will never speak again if you skip me now, I am not saying it out of anger. I am saying it because I honor free will. And I will not speak where I am constantly ignored. I will not chase you down forever. This is mercy speaking now. But if ignored, silence will follow. And in that silence, the enemy will strike. I don't want that for you. That's why I'm urging, pulling, and warning now. Comment 1717. There's been a delay in your life. Not because I didn't want to bless you, but because I was setting things in place so that once it arrives, no hand can snatch it. You've been fighting battles in the dark, hoping for a light. Here is that light. This word, this moment, is the switch I've flipped. The wealth I'm releasing is not just for your comfort. It is for my kingdom. You are not just a receiver. You are a carrier of divine assignments. The blessing I'm sending will fund what I've placed inside you. The devil has fought you harder than most because he saw the level of abundance attached to your life. He saw your purpose and tried to make you quit before it could be fulfilled. But I stepped in. I sent angels. I shielded your mind in nights when it was under attack. I preserved your heart when it could have turned bitter. And now I'm showing you the reward of all that unseen warfare. This blessing is not delayed anymore. It is prepared, and the next step is in your hands. Will you receive it, or will you doubt again? Will you skip what is holy because of fear? Or will you trust that I'm not a God who teases? I am a God who delivers. I don't speak promises lightly. I don't write checks that bounce. What I declare, I complete. What I start, I finish. And I've started something massive in you. Comment. Amen. Your family will be touched by this release. Generational curses are about to break. Cycles that have repeated for decades are about to stop with you. This money is not just wealth. It's warfare answered, prayers multiplied, seeds you didn't even know you planted coming back in harvest form. I will provide in a way that stuns you, but your eyes must remain fixed on me because the blessing is not the destination. I am the source, and if you stay near me, I will never let you go without. You may not feel worthy. You may feel like you've messed up too many times. But I want you to know I do not bless based on perfection. I bless based on surrender. Right now, your surrender is what heaven is waiting for. I am not judging you. I am inviting you to begin again, to trust again, to believe again, and to receive what is already yours in the Spirit. Don't skip this. Don't ignore me this time. The voice you hear right now may not come again, but the promise it carries is real, weighty, and life-altering. I'm here speaking, reaching, offering. The 7,170 million prepared in heaven is already being escorted by angels, but it cannot reach you if you turn your face away from me in this critical hour. Comment 1:1. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA. Leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers an instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This isn't about pressure, it's about protection. The warning is not meant to scare you, it's meant to save you. The tragedy forming in the shadows is not something small. It's massive, sudden, and designed to leave you broken if you don't allow me to intervene. But I am standing between you and it, calling you closer, reminding you that I still have the final say. I still hold all power. And I still love you too, deeply, to stay silent when danger is near. You were not created to keep running in circles. You were not born to survive on leftovers and broken promises. You were born for impact, born for overflow, born for divine inheritance. But somewhere along the way, fear crept in. Doubt took root. You started listening to voices that weren't mine. Slowly, your heart hardened. But today I'm softening it again. Not with force, but with love that refuses to let you go. You are still chosen. I've whispered. I've waited. Now I am raising my voice because the hour is urgent. I am calling you back before you reach a point of no return. There is still time, but not much. This is why you felt so shaken lately. It's why your spirit can't rest, because I'm stirring you, shaking everything around you, so that what doesn't belong will fall away and what is holy will remain. Comment 2. The 7,770 million I have released is not just currency, it's covenant. It's a fulfillment of a promise spoken before you were born. A seed planted in your lineage long ago. I've seen the faith of your ancestors. I've counted the tears of your mother, your father, and the generations before you. And I'm choosing to honor it through you. You are the one who will break the cycle. You are the one who will carry the blessing. But you must not skip this moment. I have not forgotten the nights you cried and felt like nothing would ever change. I saw you curled up in silence, wondering if I even heard you. I did. I heard every word. While you thought I was ignoring you, I was preparing something so massive it had to be timed with precision. Now the time has arrived. The hour has come, and the gate of overflow is wide open. You just have to walk through it. This wealth is more than money. It's an answer to poverty and a tool for purpose. I am calling you to carry this with wisdom, humility, and praise. I am not giving you this to raise your ego. I'm giving you this to raise your position, to elevate you to the place where your voice is heard, your life becomes a light, and your presence carries my power. Comment 1313. The enemy is terrified of what happens if you actually receive this. That's why distractions have increased. That's why confusion has hit your mind harder than usual. He knows that one decision, your decision to obey this word, will unravel everything he's worked to bind. But I've made you stronger than his plans. I've filled you with my spirit. You're about to walk into evidence that I never forgot you. No more wondering, no more questioning. This is your confirmation. This is your moment to rise, to believe, to declare God is still with me. I know it's been hard, I know the battles felt unfair, but I've used every pain, every loss, and every heartbreak as bricks for the foundation I'm building under your feet. What comes next will not be small. What comes next will be shocking even to you. The release has already begun. The floodgates are creaking open, and once they swing fully, there will be no way to stop what I've ordained. But you must remain. You must stay with me. You must not walk away now. This is not a test, it's a fulfillment. This is not hype, it's holy. I'm calling your name in the spirit. Will you answer me with your heart? I'm not speaking to punish. I'm speaking to prevent what's coming. I will never talk to you again if you keep skipping me now. Not because I stopped loving you, but because you've chosen to turn away. I've tried everything to reach you. This is your last call. Comment 1717. The tragedy I'm trying to save you from is already on the move. It's not a theory. It's not a maybe. It's been forming behind the scenes and it has your name on it. But I've stood in front of it day and night, holding it back with the force of my own spirit. Now I'm telling you, if you obey my voice in this hour, not only will you escape the trap, but you will step into a flow of wealth, favor, and protection, unlike anything you've ever seen. The 7,770 million is not an idea. It is your release. It is not symbolic. It is literal. It is heaven's compensation for everything the enemy stole, delayed, and damaged. This isn't just about finance. It's about divine recovery. What was lost in years past is being restored tonight. But it's not automatic. It's tied to your surrender and your faith, your attention to what I'm saying right now. If you miss this, the door closes. You felt like giving up lately, not because you're weak, but because the enemy sees how close you are. That wave of heaviness, sudden tiredness, and confusion in your thoughts. It's all spiritual warfare trying to make you skip this one moment that changes everything. But I stepped in again, speaking through this very word, holding your soul still long enough to hear me. Now I need you to respond with faith, not fear. Comment. Amen. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. The money I'm releasing will clear debts, yes, but more importantly, it will clear burdens from your spirit. You've been walking around heavy for too long. You've carried responsibilities that were never yours. Now I'm taking them off your shoulders. This is the divine trade. I'm giving you peace in exchange for your pain, joy in exchange for your sorrow, and strength in exchange for your weakness. I know how hard it's been. I know you've had to smile when your heart was breaking. I know how many times you encouraged others while secretly feeling empty yourself. But now it's your turn. Now the restoration is for you. The healing is for you. The reward is for you. I'm not skipping over you. I'm not blessing everyone else and leaving you behind. I've saved the best release for your surrender. But this is the moment. If you walk away from me now, everything waiting to be poured out will be held back. I cannot bless what will not receive, and I will not force what must be welcomed. You have free will, but I have perfect timing. This moment is drenched in purpose. Don't ignore it. If you continue to turn your heart away from me now, I will respect your decision, and my voice will grow quiet. But the pain that follows silence will be deeper than anything you faced before. I'm still holding tragedy back with my power, but I won't keep holding it forever. You must listen now. Comment 333. The blessing of 7,770 million that I've already spoken over your life has not been cancelled. It is alive. It is moving. It is on the way. But it can only reach the one who receives me fully, not half-heartedly. Didn't just plan to give you money. I plan to free you from shame, fear, and the invisible chains the enemy wrapped around your spirit when you were at your weakest. I'm not blessing your bank account just for comfort. I'm blessing your life for calling. You are being repositioned. What looked like a setback was really me turning your feet in a new direction. What looked like rejection was really my protection. The enemy has fought hard to convince you that you've missed it, but you haven't. You're right on time. This moment is not late. It's right where I needed to be. But you must not let this pass like all the other moments you ignored, scrolled past, or doubted. You've prayed for me to send help. Here I am. You've asked for signs. This is it. You wanted something different. Something real. This is me speaking plainly. You don't have to look for another confirmation. This is the one. What you do next will shape the rest of your year, your health, your relationships, your stability, and your finances. I say this with love and urgency. This is a final warning filled with mercy. Comment 1313. I do not want you to be afraid. I want you to be ready. Ready for the sudden shift. Ready for the unexpected breakthrough. Ready for the doors that have been locked for years to suddenly swing open. And yes, I mean suddenly. What I am releasing over your life is going to feel impossible until it happens. When it happens, the only name you'll be able to praise is mine, because only I could have done this. I am about to give you evidence that I am still the God of miracles. But don't treat this miracle like an ordinary moment. Don't drag your feet in hesitation. If you do, you may delay what was meant to be delivered tonight. Not every door opens twice. That's why I'm standing here one last time asking for your attention. I am not scaring you. I am loving you. And my love sometimes comes with warnings. You are about to be lifted from places you've been stuck in for too long. The weight on your chest, the chaos in your home, the battle in your mind, it's all being handled by my spirit. But your obedience is the final piece. The last move is yours. I have done everything else. The angels are already assigned. The provision is already released. I just need your heart to say yes. Comment. Amen. What I'm giving you is not just for now. It's for what's ahead. The 7,770 million is going to set things in motion you haven't even imagined. I am funding dreams you didn't think could ever come to life. I am unlocking doors you gave up on. I am restoring years that were wasted, but you must stay close to. Me, not just to get the blessing, but to carry it without losing your soul. Many people will see what I do for you, but they won't understand the pain it took to get here. They didn't see the nights you wept alone. They didn't hear the prayers you whispered in the dark. But I did. And I have not forgotten you. I'm showing the world that I reward faithfulness even when it felt like you were barely holding on. Do not miss this. This is not hype. This is holy. This is not a random moment. This is heaven's agenda touching your timeline. This is me, the Lord your God, fulfilling what I spoke over your life before you were born. Do not walk away now. Do not ignore the sound of my voice in your spirit. This is your rescue. This is your rise. And now the weight of heaven's promise is pressing on your shoulders, not to crush you, but to call you. If you skip me now, you are not just skipping a message. You are skipping your escape. I will never speak to you like this again if your heart remains closed after today. Comment 222. Why are so many claiming the CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips. It's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. The 7,570 million I've released into your life is heaven's sign that your struggle has an expiration date. Your poverty was never permanent. Your lack was never your destiny. That suffering you've carried quietly, humbly, and constantly was only temporary. But if you walk away from this moment in doubt or pride, you are choosing to let the enemy finish what I was trying to stop. I cannot override your will. I can only extend the invitation again for what may be the last time. This blessing is layered with meaning. It is not just money. It is compensation, restoration, and vindication. It is me responding to the pain that was too deep for words. It is the healing, balm over wounds you stopped talking about. I am giving you this because I love you, not because you earned it.